Unfortunately, it's a rather sad story. My boyfriend purchased tickets for us to go see Aerosmith in Washington, D.C. on September 27th. And because he knows I love Aerosmith, I've seen him 17 times. He hasn't seen him, so he was looking forward to going. And this is their final tour. And so when tickets went on sale, like, it was either the same week they went on sale or the beginning of the following. I'm pretty sure it was the same week they went on sale. A couple that maybe about 3 days after they went on tickets went on sale, he went online, went on Ticketmaster, and got 2 seats, and then like I said, it was in Washington D.C. and he said, "Well, why don't we just we'll go there early, we'll spend the day, and then we'll go." And so he got a room at the Grand Hyatt Hotel also, and spend the night, and then come back the next day. And so um, unfortunately, um, my boyfriend passed away June 8th, 2023. Um, his funeral was Saturday. Um, here's the there's my boyfriend and his. I'm not so good at this. Um, trying to get that in there. Um, the date, his birthday, the date he died. I had about 4 days before he passed away. I had told him. I said, "Did you ever take the tickets and put them?" He had an iPhone. I have an Android, Samsung. But I said, "Did you ever take them off the email? When they sent you the tickets, and put them on your like whatever they call it on iPhone, Apple Wallet, or I know on Android it's Google Wallet or whatever, so that they're safe there, thought they would be anyway." So he moved the tickets and put them there, and so he passed away suddenly. He was only 60 years old. He would have been 61 July 1st. It was like a few days after he passed away, maybe about, I don't know, 4 days after he passed away, I remembered the tickets. And his kids, his ex-wife, two of his siblings, um, didn't have anything to do with him. It was a very bitter, nasty divorce. Their divorce was final July 2nd of last year. So I then proceeded to try and contact Ticketmaster, which took me the better part of a week and a half to even get a hold of them. I tried every phone number I found for them. I tried their chatting sites, their could not get anybody. I tried um, their fan support. I tried anything and everything I could think of. So finally, and like I said, none of either the phone numbers I found, they would either just ring, 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 and no answer, or they were busy, 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 no answer. So I had kind of about given up hope, and I thought I would try one evening. I think it was last. It was either last Monday or Tuesday. I tried one of their numbers, and I finally got through. And I explained to the gentleman what had happened. He told me that the tickets, because I explained to him when he passed away, the date. I gave him his email address to his Ticketmaster account. I gave him, and he could see, that the tickets that he had purchased them. As a matter of fact, I even told John, I said that was my boyfriend's name. I said, I'm not letting you pay for both. I'll pay for one and you pay for the or whatever. So I paid. He got the tickets through his Ticketmaster account. He's a seasoned Baltimore Ravens ticket holder as well. This company. I gave the gentleman, the customer service representative, all the information. He said that he would take the information down, he would expedite the report, and I would hear from someone from Ticketmaster 24 to 48 hours. Well, that time came and went, never happened. So I called again and spoke to another girl. She said, well, this is a theft, fraud matter. And she took down the exact same information that I gave the first gentleman. The first gentleman, by the way, had told me that, and I had just seen the tickets, like I said, for 3 to 4 days before he passed away. And it's because I had told him, I'm the one that told him to move them from his email to, his Apple Wallet, or like I said, I don't know, whatever it's called on iPhone, because I'm Samsung. So he moved them. The first gentleman had then told me that the tickets were transferred, and I knew exactly who transferred them. I knew who took his tickets. It was his ex-wife, because his ex-wife had his phone for whatever reason. I don't know, but I know his ex-wife had his phone because one of John's doctors had called me, because John had changed me to his emergency contact for all of his doctors. And I said, how did you find out that John passed away? And he said, Kelly. And I said, who? That's his ex-wife. So I knew she had his phone, because this doctor it wasn't even a doctor that he was seeing when they were together. So I guess she was going through his phone and, you know, calling, and clearly, it's not enough that she, got what she got in the divorce, which was a lot. He was a very wealthy man. It's not enough that, he just died, but the fact that his ex-wife, who has no claim to those tickets were ours, and he bought them for us. And luckily, I did have the confirmation number for the hotel, and I did cancel that. Like I said, and I then made a second report when I hadn't heard anything back in the 24 to 48 hours from the first report. And then John's funeral was Saturday. I had just gotten home from his service. I saw that Ticketmaster was calling me, and I thought, and I should start off by saying I said in the first report and the second report that I made, I said, if you can't get me the tickets, that's fine. I don't care. I said, I don't even want a refund. I said, all I want is those tickets canceled, voided, killed, canceled, whatever. I said, that's all I want. I said, because she has no claim to those tickets. She, nor his kids, nor anybody. Those were our tickets. He got them for us. They had nothing to do with him for the past 3 years. I have been the one that's been there for him day in and day out. And I was there with him when he died. I was the one that found him. I was there. None of them. So when Ticketmaster called, Saturday. I said, oh my God, finally somebody's calling me back. I was like, maybe I'll at least get some good news on this, horrible day. And the woman from the fraud department told me that because I am not a relative, that they couldn't cancel the tickets. I gave them dates, his email, I gave them the dates when he got the tickets. I mean, I gave them I said, I said, do you want his obituary, for God's sake? I said, do you want I said, I know without a shadow of a doubt those tickets were stolen. And that is theft, that is fraud. They have no one in his family has any right to those tickets. I said, I am not asking for I'm not even asking for a refund. I'm not asking for the tickets. I said, I simply want those tickets canceled. I said, you can do what you want with them. You can resell the tickets. You can do what I don't care. I said, but there is no unearthly reason why that woman should have any right to go through his phone, who is divorced from him, no less, who has turned spent the last 3 years making his life absolutely miserable, taking him for over half of everything he's ever worked for and owned. She never worked a day in her life. She spent the better part of the last 5 years turning their kids against him. His own kids didn't even speak to him because of her. And she, I know, took those tickets. The woman in the fraud department said, I can neither confirm nor deny. I can neither confirm nor deny who or whatever. I even gave her, I said, if it's not Kelly, his ex-wife, I said it would, because she's not stupid either. She may have transferred them, took them and transferred them to her sister's, account, or her son could have transferred him to his mom. But I know, she had his phone, that I know. And so the gold digger that she is, has spent, like I said, nothing but over the last 2 years torturing, tormenting, and taking him for any and everything that she possibly could. I wasn't asking Ticketmaster. I said, I'm only asking you to do the right thing. I'm asking you to cancel those tickets. That's all I'm asking you to do. I said they were not hers or anybody else's to take, transfer out of his account. They were our tickets. I said he charged the tickets. I said, but I gave him the cash for the tickets and he paid for the hotel. I said I was able to get the hotel canceled because I had the confirmation number. I said, but, and unfortunately, you didn't think anything of it. I had his email, his Ticketmaster email address and everything, so they had no problem pulling his account up. So the first gentleman even told me that they were transferred. They claimed they couldn't tell me when they were transferred. I said, well, I'm going to tell you what, he died June 8th. And I said, and I know they were transferred after June 8th because they were there 3 to 4 days before he passed away. And those were our tickets. And I said, all I'm asking you to do is the right thing. I said, I just came from his funeral and I had to sit there and watch his disgusting family, act like they could give a crap about their own father, and listen to them, make, I mean, it was just disgusting. I simply asked Ticketmaster to do the right thing. I said, these tickets were stolen. This is fraud. This is theft, whatever you want to call it. I said, I have simply asked that you cancel these tickets.